Okay, don't move. No one move. I love the reactions. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, BIMOSRSBOUAFG Episode 4, Bossing in Modern Old School RuneScape, but using an old as fudge guide. This week, we're going to be doing the Bandos God Wars Dungeon General Graardor thingy. When the God Wars Dungeon came out back in the real 2007, the game was very much like it is today. The game we're playing today is based on the game around the time the God Wars Dungeon came out. So this might be interesting, or we might just be doing the exact same thing. Who knows? Let's go find a guide. I think I've found the one I want to use. It's a guide on the entire God Wars dungeon impressively from 2007rshelp.com. It came out the 5th of September 2007, I think a week after the God Wars dungeon was released back in the real 2007 scape. The wiki came out with some details of it, but not really anything guide worthy, and tip.it came out with a sort of rundown of what the God Wars dungeon is, which was a couple of days before the guide we're going to use, but that's not actually a guide, it's more like an overview kind of thing. It doesn't actually teach you how to fight the bosses and stuff. The only written guide that's actually useful that turns up within the God Wars Dungeon's initial release within the first week is this 2007 RS Help article. And it's looking like it was the very first reliable God Wars guide. Here are its contents. It has details about the entire dungeon, about all the enemies and all the bosses, and a guide on how to fight each boss, including General Graardor, the one we're going to be doing. Now, it's entirely probable that a lot of the information in this guide was added later through being able to edit the article after it was initially released on the 5th of September, but still, it was the very first written guide, at least that I can find. So we're going to be using it. During the third age of RuneScape, before all of our players' time, the gods fought one final war over the possession of a sword. You have probably heard in your travels that the scar of the war and those before it is the wilderness. However, in a dungeon recently uncovered, the battle goes on, and you and your friends, I need to get friends, I don't have any friends, can attempt to plunder the weapon and much more. Does anyone want to be my friend? I'd rather not. Definitely, I will be your friend. No, thank you. Not guys. Come on, please be my friend. Not with a dicer, guys. I'm not a dicer. Just because it's my name, I don't do dicing. Okay. I have assembled some boys from the clan chat and Discord. If you want to join those things, links are in the description. The gear you will be using is a helm of net is not, a fighter torso or rune plate body.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
God armor legs, which I think means rune legs trimmed or standard rune legs. No dragon legs for some reason. I think they're too expensive. The guy who wrote the guide didn't want people to take them in and die and lose their dragon legs, because back then when you die, you wouldn't make it back in time to get your items. An amulet of fury, if you don't have that, a glory will do. Abyssal whip or dragon scimitar, dragon boots or ruin boots, ring of wealth, something called dark gloves.
Dark
gloves?
Yeah, none of us know or knew what those are. Still don't know. They're a cosmetic item in RuneScape. They came out in 2016, so we don't know what he means by dark gloves here in this guide. But don't worry guys, if you don't have dark gloves, you can wear gauntlets.
Is it not gauntlets from Underground Pass? Clank's gauntlets or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't have dark gloves or gauntlets, according to the guide, you can then use your Barrow's gloves.
Okay.
But if you have those other two gloves, you can't use your Barrow's gloves. And the last two pieces of your gear are a fire cape and a dragonfire shield or rune defender. Peons, disperse. Get gear. I just gotta take out some sharks, then we're ready to go. This is the exact inventory setup that the guide recommends. Okay, we're all geared up, we're ready to go slay some bandos in this awesome 2007 gear. Peons, disperse again. It is now time for the slayage of General Graardor, and the process of getting KC was the exact same. In the guide it says go to that northern wall area and fight the goblins. That's what you do today when you're doing bandos. Afterwards, use the hammer on the door, get through, get ready to do the boss. Luckily at the very bottom of the guide it says bring an ancient mace for the bandos minions in the God Wars dungeon so we're not being attacked. We didn't have any trouble getting KC. The tactics of doing the boss are so luckily almost the exact same, if not the exact same. The guide states that you pray range and the person he's attacking, use melee protection prayer on instead, fight him, then after he's dead, fight the guardians, rinse and repeat. It also calls the melee goblin General Strongsack, when his name's actually General Strongstack. I prefer General Strongsack though. So everyone, you ready to soup up?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's go,
alright,
baby.
boss.
I'm
Let's
drinking
go.
my potions. Get 'em,
Go.
boys! We're starting. This is it. We were extremely worried that because we had no spec, the guide doesn't say anything about bringing a spec weapon, and because we're kind of pretending it just came out and we're not using God Wars dungeon items, we were worried that it would take forever.
I've got the D-skim spec.
Hey, we got 'em, boys. This is easy. This is free.
Mate, this is easy.
I didn't land a single hit.
Oh yeah,
Mom,
okay.
I'm killing Bandos! No, Mom, give me 15 more minutes, please!
I interrupt this programming with an important message. If you enjoy watching content from this YouTube channel, consider supporting it by either leaving a rating and a comment because engagement helps, or by becoming a channel member, which helps the channel immensely. It's basically just like Patreon or a Twitch subscription, but it's only 99 cents. Click the join button, check out the perks.
Oh, chili potatoes.
Oh, grats, Dice.
Oh baby, Godsword Shard 1! That's
Oh my
mine,
God,
guys.
Mom,
First
we
unique
got a
of the
drop.
trip.
We were there for a solid hour slaying Bandos in our crappy gear. It wasn't too difficult considering there was 5 of us. The trip was coming to an end.
No one has food.
Russian roulette.
Use the
Russian
last of your
roulette.
pots.
Russian
Use
roulette,
the
that's
last of your
dangerous.
pots.
This is where we all die.
Oh no, he's coming! No! It's on me! No! Get out! I gotta go! I gotta go!
Kill him.
Come out! We made roughly 880k in total, which means it was about 176k GP each. We weren't very satisfied with that outcome. We wanted money. Real money. So with that 880k, it's time to go to the duel arena.
Come on, Dicerz. Yeah, you got him.
Yeah?
course.
Use that whip special, dude. Yeah?
No!
Yeah?
What?
Oh, you're cheating, dude. You're a scammer, man. I'm out of here. It didn't go. We didn't make any money. There's something wrong here. The video's almost over, and it's only 7 minutes. I need to hit that 10-minute mark. Holy moly, I've just found the perfect reason to go back. The guide states itself, these monsters are extremely difficult to defeat. Go in a team of around 10 or more. It's time for the fold to have some action. So, look guys, hey YouTube, here, I'm here soloing Bandos. But actually, boom. I stuck on a YouTube live stream, which I do more of nowadays if you want to catch those live. I think the best way is to enable notifications so you're alerted when I'm streaming. But I turned on a YouTube live stream, gathered a team of absolute units, all following the same rules as before, and we're gonna mass Bandos. Most of these guys are level 90 or below. Surprisingly, getting KC wasn't difficult whatsoever. No one came on my world a single time, even though there was 20 more people trying to find a free world to get KC. Look at this squad bum rushing Bandos. It looks amazing. He dies pretty quick as well. A lot of people here haven't done Bandos before, so hopefully people know just to camp that range prey, and if you get attacked, you pray melee. If no one dies, I've got some big plans. The big problem with a Bandos mass, he spawns and we take him out in about 0.4 seconds. Then it's a 90-second wait for him to respawn. There's a lot of downtime. People get bored. However, there are multiple ways to stave said boredom. One of those ways is becoming a D-Long boy. This guy in the middle just ruined it. The D-Long boys have returned. Look at the squadron. It looks like we're about to charge to battle. Oh, he got a Bandos chest plate. He got a Bandos chest plate. Are you kidding me? Look at this. No way, man. Got a 18 mil. He got a Bandos chest plate. What a beast. Oh, spec him. Look at all the specs. That was amazing. He died instantly. That was the quickest one. Beautiful, boys. Okay, guys, quickly get in formation. And after we hop, no one move. We're going to hop and we're not going to attack anything. We're going to stand still like good boys. We're not going to crash them. Log in and see what they say. Oh my god, that looks amazing. No one move. No, he attacked it. No, don't attack it. Don't move. Oh crap. Oh no, he's on his own. Kill Bandos. Kill Bandos. I didn't think about that. Okay, no one move. No one move. No one move. Don't. We're not going to move. No one move. Oh crap, we're all... Oh come on, even this random's calling me a dice. I'm not a dicer. I don't do it. I'm a good boy. Crap. Free world. Kill him. Destroy him, spec him down. Oh, like, right click maybe. Okay, don't move. No one move. I love the reaction. Look at that. We tried a few other things. We tried to make out this shape and log in as this shape so people could see it on their mini-map. It didn't really work out that well. And we also tried to spell the word hop, which was successful, but Each time we logged in, I think we lost a few people because Bandos spawned in the world previously, stopping other people from logging in, so that didn't work either. These things would work with more people. If you want to take part in these antics, once again, CC or Discord or notifications, whatever, do what you need to do to join the fold. And that about sums up the Bandos experience using the very first guide. We kind of lost track of that very first guide part with the mass, but it was still good fun. Thanks to everyone who watched the live stream on YouTube and came to take part in the mass. While winding down hanging out at the Grand Exchange, I was able to reach 1 million beers in old school RuneScape. Long ago, a trend started where people would just trade me beers because I'm from Scotland and it's one of those countries that have a reputation of people drinking a lot. So it became a thing, people would just give me beers. And they have done up to 1 million beers. So if anyone's watching this and they've traded me either 1 beer or 100,000 beers, either way, thank you very much. Huge shout out to Vikin, Rough Giraffe, Dakota K, Aiden C, Moona Deathwatcher and Terry L for being consistent supporters of the channel by being high tier channel members, and shout out to all the brand new channel members: Iwan B, Boxy as a Box, Terkel B, Jacob G, Marty Gaza and Slimy Bandit for being brand new channel supporters. It really means a lot, guys. It really does. Ad revenue in YouTube is sometimes hit and it's sometimes big miss, and with supporters like you guys, it makes everything a bit less stressful and a bit more consistent.